Hi, my name is Adam, and I'm here to tell you the story of the Juragumo and the Jorgen Waterfall. Now, the Jorgen Waterfall is this lovely, scenic waterfall smack dab in the middle of Japan. I think that's where we remember it being. Anyways, so the waterfall is inhabited by something called a Juragumo, which is a sort of spider-ish yokai. You'll see in a minute. But a local man, tired, farm work, hard work, decides to go and take a nap by the side of the waterfall. Now, it's going well, taking a nice nap, but then the Juragumo emerges from within the waterfall and wraps his leg up in a web. Now, the man wakes briefly afterwards and notices the web that's stuck on his foot. So he thinks, well, some water spider must have gotten confused or something. So not wanting to destroy the hard work of this water spider, he takes the web off of his foot and puts it on the nearby tree. However, as he's pulling his hand away, he accidentally plucks the web ever so gently. The moment his hand leaves that web, the Juragumo yanks the tree, pulling it up out of the ground and pulling it into the waterfall. Now, as you might imagine, the local is terrified. He runs down to the village and tells everyone about the horrible, terrible monstrosity that's apparently haunting the waterfall. Then comes a woodcutter from out of town. Being out of town, he doesn't know about the Juragumo. So he thinks, well, good a spot as any to chop wood. So he takes his axe, takes a swing, takes another swing. He's about to take a third swing, and then butterfingers it into the pond. Now, horrified, one, because embarrassing, who does that? But two, that was his entire livelihood that just went sailing into the water. So he rushes over to the water and leans over, trying to see if maybe he can fish it out or something, when a beautiful woman appears behind him holding his one and only axe. He takes the axe from her, grateful, make sure it's not damaged or anything, and he looks back up to thank her, but she vanished. Even in this brief moment, he was absolutely strucken with this beautiful, mysterious lady. So he comes back the next day, and sure enough, she's there. And they talk, and she's not just beautiful, she's just amazing, perfect in every way. So he comes there, time and time again, day after day, to see this one amazing woman. But there's a catch. See, with each day he sees this woman, he starts wasting away. His arms become like withered and small, and he just becomes basically a walking corpse. So the local Buddhist priest takes notice of this, and, he's a priest. It's scary. So he intercepts the man when he's on his way to go to the waterfall one day, and asks if he can come with him. Now, the man is skeptical at first. Who's this strange other guy who wants to talk to my woman? But fortunately, this is a Buddhist priest we're talking about, so he's able to quickly reassure the woodcutter that he's not interested in any of that stuff. But when the two of them arrive at the waterfall, this mysterious woman is nowhere in sight. So the man calls out, trying to see where this woman is. And then a web, razor thin, shoots out of the waterfall towards them. And in the middle of the air, it bursts out, wide enough to encapsulate both of them. The Buddhist strikes out with his magic. He has magic, by the way. It's a Buddhism thing, don't worry about it. And repels the spider web, and the two of them flee away from the waterfall. Now, the woodcutter is absolutely horrified finding out that the beautiful woman he loved is a giant... What?
Spider?
He's into that. Oh, okay. No, I mean, I guess people have their taste. So anyways, completely undeterred by finding out that his beautiful spider girlfriend is, you know, a spider, he climbs the local mountain and meets the Tengu. Now, the Tengu is a powerful winged yokai, and he's also essentially the head honcho of the mountain and all the other yokai that live on the mountain. So the woodcutter approaches him and asks for permission to marry the Juragumo, because he's just still absolutely smitten. The Tengu is not impressed. Believe it or not, the woodcutter isn't the first person to come and, you know, be enchanted, so to speak. So he tells the woodcutter, look, this is only going to end badly for you, just get lost. The woodcutter, you know, distraught, his life is ruined. He had one truest love, and now it's... Just kidding, he jumps into the waterfall. He doesn't care what the priest thinks, he doesn't care what the Tengu thinks. He jumps into the pool below the waterfall, and below it, before he even hits the water, a web reaches out once again and snags him and pulls him into the cave. And he's never heard from again.
I'm sure he's happy.
Whether or not he got eaten or, you know, either way, I think it's best we leave that place alone for now. So that was the story of the Juragumo and a very brave woodcutter who saw a giant spider lady and said, hear me out. Thank you.